Hi there, I'm Heather.
And I'm Luke.
And we're about to find out how drivable is the Denali Highway. We're going to be heading east from Paxson to Cantwell. We're about 1 mile down the paved road so far. So let's see how this goes. All right, update from the first portion of the drive. We're about 25 miles onto the Denali Highway right now. And the first 20 miles are paved. There's a few potholes, not bad at all. There are pullouts at least every mile, if not less. So lots of places to pull over, even if you want to stay there for the night. But we wanted to get right past that road onto the gravel road. And the gravel road, first 2 miles, it's kind of more like an old paved road. And then the first 2 miles past mile 20. And then it does turn to gravel. It's a little rocky, lots of potholes. Not too bad though, what do you think?
Yeah, you just have to go a little slower and make sure you don't, pop your tire or something.
So a lot of car rental agencies restrict the use of this road when you rent. We are with Great Alaskan Holidays and they just want you to go 25 miles an hour and pull over every 30 minutes to make sure.
It says in it.
So, and check your tires. You want to make sure that one of your back tires, either the inside or outside, or the front tires have not gone flat. And there's lots of mosquitoes out here. They're horrendous. There's about, I'd say, 1 mosquito per every square inch of airspace. As far as wildlife, honey?
Not much.
We did see a family of swans with 4 little cygnets and a couple, I think they're ground squirrels, I'm not sure, but that's it so far for wildlife. And the first 20 miles, they say there's lots of caribou and moose, but we didn't see anything. And so far, so good. right, another update here from the halfway point. I thought it'd be more of a gravel road, but really the whole thing's just an old asphalt road, and lots of potholes, some serious potholes that I'm sure will blow out a tire quite easily. Hence the 25 miles an hour. Some of the even more serious potholes have orange construction cones by them to give you a heads up, but otherwise just gotta do a lot of swerving, avoid the potholes. One good thing, there's barely anyone else on the road, so you can just drive down the middle, avoid all the potholes, and so far so good. All right, well, about 8 miles from Cantwell. Knock on wood, I think safe enough to say that the road is drivable. I'm just gonna keep moving because otherwise the mosquitoes attack. Mosquitoes are bad, but today we did get to see some other wildlife, some baby ducklings and a large moose with 3 baby moose, so that was pretty awesome. We did also see evidence of moose on some of the little trails we just wandered off the main road, so they're out there. But that was it, so not a ton of wildlife aside from the mosquitoes. They say it's Alaska state bird. So last update was the halfway point where I was complaining about the potholes. They actually were really bad. I would say that was the worst stretch. So again, we headed east from Paxson going towards Cantwell, and the road right before you reach the halfway point is just really full of potholes. Kind of dangerous, lots of swerving, but really overall not bad. And right after that, the road just kind of, I think it was more of like a compressed gravel. It was great for about the next 20 miles, and then around 80, 85, mile marker 80, 85, we went to real gravel, and some of the road was pretty bad. But by pretty bad, I mean if you have a vehicle that has some pretty sturdy tires, you'll have no trouble at all. We're just first-time RV drivers, and we were pretty nervous, so we did our stops, we checked our tires, and it was definitely worth the drive. The views are expansive, gorgeous, wide open, untouched. You kind of feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, but in the middle of it all. So I would definitely recommend it, and I did get behind the wheel for a little bit longer today, so I can say I recommend it with some driving experience behind me, as opposed to yesterday when I was just a passenger princess. It was definitely worth it yesterday. But that's it. Denali Highway. Highly recommend.